Hey y'all, good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great day. Hey Capricorn lady, hey love. Hey Miss Missy, hey Bill, Queen Nia, Red Tay, hey everybody. Kayla, hey love, Erica, Sit, hey sis. Thank you everybody for joining the live. So y'all, I'm not gonna go. This is just I was gonna make a video about it, but I'm like, you know what? I'm not making no video because I just don't even got time for that today. I'm not gonna make no video because it's just it's too much. Too much to just do just I'm just not today. That's honestly just today. I wanted to go live real quick to talk about it because I was just shocked, like, you know, just all the reactors kind of live and he spoke about it. Yeah, I had to come live about it for a few seconds because people I was yesterday out of her life just how Francis and hey Mo, hey Nisha. Do I like never catch a live? I'm like, where is Mo at? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Can y'all hear me better now or no? Because if it's too bad, I'm just gonna close out the live and then I'm gonna try again later. It's better, but I feel like it's gonna mess up right when I'm in the middle of just trying to get out what I'm trying to say. Y'all, my internet has been so terrible. Like these past, I don't know what it is. Why my internet keeps being so bad. Um, and that's why I really haven't been going live that much. But so y'all, it's good right now or no? I just want to make sure because this thing be messing up on me right when I'm in the middle of a live, and it's good. Okay. Um, let me see. Hey Neola, hey love, kitten zombie, hey baby, hey N Will. Hey pretty in pink, Lupita Space. KP, hey baby. Yeah, so God, y'all, I really don't even want to start because I'm like, watch this shit start messing up right when I'm in the middle. And then I'm gonna be so mad because I hate just posting lives that end up all choppy and stuff. I feel like every live I have to end it because the live is acting crazy. Yeah, KP, make sure you drive safely too, love. I don't want nobody crashing because of me. Um, so what was I gonna say? So y'all seen Jazzy's live yesterday? I'm sure everybody did because there was like 900 people in her chat. Um, there was like 900 people in her chat yesterday. Hey Shanjay, hey love. Yeah, girl, she's getting too girl. I don't know. Chris came home. Chris came home and she grew some balls and like now she wants to act like, now she's got all these balls and she just, she wants to speak her mind and because y'all know Jazzy's a little scary ass. She don't ever come on here. She don't ever come on here and, name no names. Like, sis, look, if you want to come on here snapping like that, like Nate, drop a name. Like, sis, you never drop no names. Drop a name. Cause look, I know if somebody was on this stuff talking about my kids like that, oh, best believe I'm dropping names, addresses, all that. All that. Especially if my kids are involved. Oh, damn right. I'm mentioning a name. I'm mentioning addresses, baby daddies, phone numbers. I'm mentioning it all. Like, cause what? You're talking about my kids. So she said that people were talking about her kids, and first she started going on to people. Girl, okay, hell yeah, I would name like girl, okay, like you're talking about people are talking about your kids, but sis, you act so scary that you don't even want to say who you're talking about. And I know a lot of people said it was Asia, but I don't know. I don't, like I said, I don't know who it was about. I mean, it could have been, but I don't want to just say it was about her and it really wasn't her because I mean, a lot of the times people don't come on here and talk about this girl's kids. I know I don't talk about kids. I know that most of the reactors that I watch don't talk about kids. Um, so for her to say that people were talking about her kids, calling them all types of names, like sis, we talk about your ugly ass, okay? Your unfit, neglectful, funky ass. We don't talk about your kids. Why would we be talking about kids? And what we say about the kids is due to your neglect. It's not because the kids are doing it themselves, it's because of you. You're doing that to your kids. Okay, they're still young. You're still the mother. So you're in charge of whatever you bring them kids out in to wear or how their hair is done or how their hygiene is or what they're doing. You're the mother. You're responsible of that. So if we're talking about your kids and what they're doing, sis, that's because you were doing that. Um, so I don't ever come on here talking about no kids are ugly or they're this they're that, like I said, I may talk about just the simple fact that her kids aren't dressed the way they should be going out in public, and the kids aren't eating what they should be, they look starved. Okay, well, that's not talking about them, that's talking about the neglect of you. The result of them kids looking and acting that way is, like I said, because of you. Yeah, it's her and she knows that. She knows, yeah, and she puts them on camera like, sis, if you were so worried about what people are saying about your kids, then you wouldn't be putting them on camera anymore. You wouldn't show your kids, you wouldn't have your kids have anything to do with this YouTube stuff, because there's plenty of people on this YouTube stuff that don't show their kids and they get, millions of views. They get that, I mean, even, thousands and thousands of views. So it's not like it'll be the end of the world, like you can't make, you can't do a YouTube channel because you can't show your kids. You just can't show your kids. And if I knew that people were on here talking about my kids like that, then I just wouldn't show them anymore. But at the end of the day, this channel is not for my kids. This is a reaction channel. So if I wanted people if I wanted to show my kids, then I would. And I have no problem showing my kids because my kids are always up to par. And I have some beautiful kids, and I know that I wouldn't have my kids don't look all starved and neglected and all that. So even if I did want to put my kids on here, I mean, it's no issue, no problem. Um, you know, that's that. So we don't say anything bad. If I'm going to talk about their parents, it's not the kids' fault. It's their parents' fault. Exactly. Yeah, it's the parents' fault. It's not a result of the parents' neglect. That's why the kids are, walking around acting like that and looking the way they do. So she started going in on, people talking about Kaylin and this whole bra thing, talking about why are grown people looking at her daughter's And I was just like very weirded out at the fact that she chose to use titties when talking about her daughter's boobs. Like, sis, you're talking about it sick that people are talking about your daughter's quote. I'll quote. I'll say what came out of Jazzy's mouth. Titties. Like, sis, why are you? Why are you? First off, why are you saying titties when you're talking about your daughter's chest like that? Like, that's not. I don't think that's a very appropriate word to use when you're talking about, like I said, your daughter's chest. We're all grown women on here. It's not like there's no grown men on here talking about your daughter's chest and all that. It's not even that. You know, we're all grown women here. We all have daughters here, and I'm sure some have older kids, older girls the same age as Kaylin. We're talking about it from a concerned we're coming from, you know, a very concerned mother. The fact that you have your, you know, almost 10-year-old daughter walking around and she has no bra on, and it's clear that she needs one. You know, nobody's saying that we're staring at her chest all day and, you know, I mean, no. So I will say that I was in Philip's live, and I had seen somebody comment about, you know, maybe she should be maybe Philip should take Caitlin out to the store to go get a training bra, because, you know, obviously it's clear that Jazzy, I don't know, I guess she's not concerned. I don't know. She said that she has a drawer full of bras over there, and, you know, even more than her, which is, we already know that. If that is the case, we all know that your daughter has more bras than you, because your dirty ass acts like, you know, you can't even wear one your damn self. Yeah, nobody talked about her daughter's chi-chis. It was a respectful question. Exactly. Like, because like I said, we're all women here. We have daughters, some older daughters, and we know, and especially I know from experience, um, when I was around that age, I started wearing a training bra, because you get to a point to where, like, okay, it's time now. Um, so, you know, yes, people tell her out of concern. We don't stare at it, but there's people maybe at her school that do. Exactly. And just, I walk by Faith. Hey, love. Yeah, your daughter goes to school and she has to, hey, Treese, hey, love. Yeah, she said respectfully, Phil, you should take her bra shopping. Yeah, and you know what? It's very sad that, you know, somebody even has to tell a father that, when she has a mother at home that sits her ass home all day and does nothing, and you have your daughter walking around not wearing a damn bra. Like, it's just, you know, oh, she's still a little girl. No, Kaylin is growing up. She's getting older. Hygiene is starting to matter. Bras are starting to matter. Um, we all know that the school system is a very, you know, there's very cruel kids out there, you know, no matter what age. It even starts in kindergarten. You know, I've even heard of kindergarten to first grade to second grade, to, you know, and she's in third grade, to committing suicide because of bullying. It does happen out there. um you know, kids can't wait to, you know, especially the mean kids in school, kids can't wait to say something about another child, have their friends laughing, get all riled up laughing. You know, that's just what kids do. So, you know, to save your daughter that embarrassment, and I'm pretty sure that the rest of the girls in her grade are wearing bras. You know, if they are, you know, their chest is looking to where it needs one, I'm sure they are wearing one, because, you know, most mothers, when you have daughters, that's just a part of growing up. That's what you know, that's what you do with your daughters. When they start when your daughter starts your period, do you sit there and just let your daughter, you know, just bleed out, and you ignore it and don't get her no tampons? No, you take your daughter to the store and you buy her tampons, because that's just a part of womanhood. We all went through it ourselves, not just our kids. Um, she said people say they care but bash. No, you take it wrong and they bash you. Yeah, and you know, it comes from guilt too, you know, sis. You know, when people feel guilty like that, they take everything so offensive, and you know, they take it to heart. And you know, she has nothing else to say but just to use excuses and excuses as to why she's not doing, you know, A, B, and C. And sis, you know what you're not over there doing. You know it, because if you come on here and people are saying the same old things to you every day, you've been doing YouTube for years. Years. Hey, Jillian. Hey, love. Jazzy's the teacher. She's over there, never wears a bra. Oh, I know. She don't even wear one herself. And that's why I said in my last live, like, if your mother doesn't even have good hygiene and she doesn't do, you know, the proper things that women do, then she's going to teach her daughter, you know, that's how it is, that you don't have good hygiene, you don't wash your feet, you don't wash your butt, you don't brush your hair, you don't, you know, you don't do any of that. Um, yeah, Sean J, remember I posted that short? Remember I posted that where she told Kaylin, go wash your face because she's breaking out? You know, it's just like, you don't say that to a girl on live. You don't know who's watching your channel. You don't know if Kaylin's going to school telling people that her mom has a channel and they watch her channel and they see Kaylin on there. You don't know who's watching that channel. You don't know if teachers are. You just don't know. And you put mute, you put the YouTube live on mute for everything else, but since you won't put it on mute to go tell your daughter that, you know, she may need to go wash her face because she's breaking out or her face is look, you know, whatever it may be looking like. You know, you make sure you put yourself on mute when you go and you tell, you know, your kids that they can't eat, that they can't do this and that. But you can't put the live on mute when you're telling your daughter, like I said, that she needs to go wash her face. Hey Chanel Dior, hey Bill. Hygiene starts off at a young age, definitely before period. If you have daughters, you know exactly the way she looked at her when she told her that as well. Girl, she just doesn't care. She doesn't think. She doesn't care. She doesn't nothing. So I'm sitting here thinking, like, this girl is going on live, going off on people, talking about her kids. And I will say that, you know, not only did she talk about Kaylin with her bra, but she was also talking about people talking about Legendary. That was her main thing. She claimed that people were talking about Legendary and his head and all this and that. And I'm just gonna say, sis, if you really strongly feel that people are talking about your son like that, then why do you continue to have him all up in the lives every day, every time you go live? You don't ever have none of your other kids all up in the live, but you have that little boy up in the live all the time, knowing that people are talking about his head, why he's not sitting up, why he's, you know, why he's staring into space, why he's not making noises. You see these comments, you know what people are talking about, and you still decide to put this little boy on live and have him all up in the camera every single time. Like, if you were so concerned about people talking about your child like that, then I would think you just wouldn't bring your children online. And honestly, which I heard it from another reactor, I don't know who it was, but you didn't have this energy when people were talking about your other kids like that. You didn't have all this energy when people were talking about your twins all having flat heads and everything else, but you have all this, you know, hatred and so mad and pissed off because people are talking about your son like that, about Legend like that. Oh, because it's Chris's son. That's why you have all this energy and that's why you're all mad because it's Chris's son. Because like I said, when it comes to your other kids, you don't have none of that energy. Not from the lives that I look back and watched. No, you don't. She's exploiting the baby all the time and even showed how much the helmet is. She's dry begging for that too. Girl, that's all she does. That's all she does is dry beg. All she does. And I've been hearing that she was going to start a GoFundMe for the helmet, which, you know, if sis does that, then you coming on here talking about this man works 2 jobs in overtime, sis, give up the 2 jobs in the overtime. He may work 1 job part time, but the man does not work 2 jobs plus overtime. Okay, we know that Chris is one lazy ass motherfucker, and he's not out there busting his butt for Legend, because if he was out there busting his butt for that little boy and the rest of his kids, then he wouldn't be backed up on child support. Legend won't be getting driven around in a double stroller that's years and years old. He wouldn't be only wearing clothes that Valerie is buying him. No, he wouldn't. Shit would show for itself. Okay, Taylor, we beg. Remember? Yeah, and people are talking about I'm dry begging because of this baby registry stuff. Like, you know what? I have never came on this thing and asked nobody to buy none of my kids nothing. Like I said, I was asked to make the baby registry. Jazzy sorry, girl, you know she's sorry as hell. Sorry as hell. Nobody's dry begging for no baby stuff. If somebody's dry begging, then they're posting bassinets, strollers, car seats, the whole nine that it takes to take care of a baby. Okay. I like I said, I think if I was that hard up for something, that's what I will be posting on my registry. I won't be hard up for no blankets and What else did I? And a pack of diapers. I don't think I'm that hard up. Okay. My husband works 2 jobs. He busts his butt for his family, and for anybody to think otherwise, because I put a baby registry that I was asked to make, y'all can say what you want. Y'all can say, I don't ask for cash apps, nor do I be in somebody's inbox dry begging for nothing. Like, I don't ask for super chats. Y'all do what you want, send what you want, buy what you want. I never ask, and I don't even care if nobody were to buy any baby gifts, because I still know that all my supporters support me. They always come on here and show up for me. So it really doesn't matter to me. It was, like I said, something that was asked. But um yeah, not once did you beg. Meanwhile, Jazz had her followers to buy everything for her baby girl. Bought every damn thing. Every damn thing that baby needed, down to a damn changing pad on a changing table. Like, sis, that is pathetic. That is just that's beyond me. Um, but like I was saying, like, if your man is out there working 2 jobs and overtime, where, like, does your son have a pair of sneakers, Nikes, Jordans, something to show for it? Like, I would think if this man's working 2 jobs in overtime and has a woman that is willing to pay half of all the bills, buy you a truck, do all this and that, wouldn't you have more money to put out for your child? Like, where does the money go? Like, he steady works, but there's no money to show for it. Literally nothing. There's literally nothing to show for it. Nothing. And it shows in that little boy. Okay, car seat needs to be changed. She hasn't got that. Walking around in double strollers, walking around in marketplace, and subscriber bought clothes, and you still want to sit here and say that this man is out working because you don't want to say where he's really at. Yeah, down to bottles and soap on the registry, girl. Down to the bottles, the soap. I mean, I think because y'all remember, I posted on my community tab. I've never heard her neither. I've never heard her, and I shared this video, and I if y'all are not in the Discord and you didn't see it, but she had did this video when she was pregnant with Legend, and this is when she, like, first went baby shopping for the baby. And she went to Ross to buy, like, a pack of wipes, a pack of diapers, and she bought, like, one thing of, like, multiple onesies, and she bought, like, socks or something. And she was basically saying, like, oh, I'm so proud of myself. Um, I bought this. But then she hurried up and caught herself because, she was basically saying, like, oh, I did this. But then she goes, oh, but Chris gave me a couple dollars to go towards half of it. Like, sis, half of it, half of it. Like, is this man never not capable of paying full for anything? Like, everything has to be half. Everything. And I know that the shit she bought from Ross was no more than $40, $30 at most. Cece, go and go and DM me on Instagram, the Spill Tea with TaylorXo, and I'll send you the link. Yeah, girl, bought 4 things, like, and it was the clearance section of the diapers and the wipes there. And bought him, like, a pack of onesies. We're talking about, oh, but Chris went half in on it too. He gave me a couple dollars towards it. Like, sis, this is this man's baby. He implanted his seed in you when he got you pregnant. Why is it always half this, half that, half this? So he's never ever able to give you a full $30 to go buy the baby something. No, he's never able. He works 2 jobs in overtime, and the man can never give you $50 in full to go get your son a stroller, or because literally a stroller's, I mean, it says at this point he's 6 months old. He doesn't even need the stroller and car seat combo. Just get him a little umbrella stroller, which I don't do those for my kids because I just don't like the umbrella strollers. But at this point, if you're that hard up and money's that bad over there, this says buy a damn umbrella stroller at Walmart for $20 or $30, so you don't have to constantly carry this boy around in an infant carrier car seat. Like, if it's that bad, like, you're a mother of 5 now, and you don't know how to, do what you got, because clearly you don't got nothing. Hey, Lynn. Hey, baby. I didn't even see you. Hey, Bill. How are you? She's saving her money while using everybody else's. Girl, she don't got no money. She does not got no money. And it shows in how I was looking back at videos even today. I was looking back when she had first got that tax money, or when she was about to get that tax money, and Chris was all around. He was in the lives. He was all up on her. He was feeling on her as she says, titties. He was kissing her, being all nice to the kids. He was doing this and that. But after that tax money came and after that car was bought, he didn't want shit to do with Legend, her, the kids, nothing. And we didn't see him. The Bob has two jobs, so he should be paying for his son's helmet. Girl, okay. And if not, then where else is the money going? Like, where's the money going? She can get a stroller for $70 at Target. It's the nice one I got for my daughter. Girl, okay. Like, there's cheaper options for baby things. You don't always have to go full out and spend $200 on a stroller, or $300 on a stroller, or you know, like, sis, you don't know, or I mean, I know you only go to HEB, but there is Walmarts, there's Targets out there. You can go there and shop around for the most affordable thing that you see in there. So just because this man's not buying your son nothing, you're just gonna sit around and just like, okay, well, he don't have a stroller, he don't have a car seat, and just accept it and roll him around in some double stroller, and just, oh well, I don't know. When I get it, and that's it. You have 5 kids, and from what we have seen or heard, you were planning on having a sixth child. So if you can't even to this day, the baby's almost 7 months old, get the necessary baby items that he needs now, then what do you plan on doing for a sixth child? Because sis, I highly doubt ain't nobody supporting a second child on here to buy you every darn thing. Like, I would be highly shocked if the subscribers would come on and buy her yet another set of car seats, strollers, clothes, shoes, diapers, wipes, bottles, changing pads, all cash apps, like gift cards. Like, sis, I mean, down to gift cards the bitch was asking for. Like, do you really think that you just keep having these kids and people just keep funding and funding and funding? It's the he's still there for me, because where's he at? Girl, I mean, okay. Like, we all know that when Chris is around, she shows him. He's either in a live, or you'll hear him in the background, or you'll hear something, but we haven't heard Chris in a month. We haven't seen Chris in a month. Talking about she wants a girl next. Girl, okay. And girls are even more expensive than boys. From what I've seen, and just how, because boys aren't picky about everything. I mean, you can pretty much, get away with just buying boys, just the typical boy stuff, and boys will be boys. But girls, they want, the toys. They gotta have all the accessories. They gotta be looking, because you want your daughters to. I mean, not saying that you don't want your son looking cute, which you should always have your son with a fresh haircut, some sneakers, a nice little outfit, a little button up with some, jeans, whatever. But your daughters, you gotta get their hair done, get their nails done, get the accessories, get all that. Like, you don't you want your kids to always look up to par. And sis, if you're getting your nails done, then they should get their nails done. If you're getting your hair done, then you should get their hair done too. That's just how it is. But in Jasmine's case, if you plan on having so much kids back to back, then buy quality items and take care of them so you can pass them down. Exactly. From what I heard, she got rid of most of all her baby stuff. So, I mean, I know with my girls, I didn't really like to do the hand-me-down thing. I just did, like, for some clothes, like, I saved, like, really all my kids' baby clothes I've saved. Some of them have tags on them, and they're all bagged up, and I packed them all away. But I didn't really like to always do like the hand-me-down stuff. Um, I always like to, have fresh stuff for each baby, because I just feel like a kid shouldn't have to, wear all hand-me-down and have to get all old stuff because it's the second or third baby. Like, you always want your babies to have new stuff. So I didn't really do that. Like, I know with high chairs, with strollers, I always bought that stuff new. Like bassinets, I always bought new. But like, both of my daughters had brand new bassinets, car seats, strollers. Most of their clothes were all brand new. The shoes, like, I just didn't really do the hand-me-down stuff. I never felt like that was fair or right to do with kids. I don't like that. Yeah, I always got new stuff for new baby. Yeah, new baby, new stuff. That's just how I look at it. Hey Southside, I'm getting all tongue tied. Hey Southside Black Butterfly. Hey Bill. She can buy Joe nail polish and do her own kids' nails. Yeah, like you can give your own child. I mean, I paint my baby girl's nails. You can always. I mean, she seems like she's decent at hair. I mean, keep their hair done every day. I mean, she seems to know how to do braids herself. I just don't. I don't understand what is the big deal. I mean, I know it all comes and stems from laziness, but it's just like, damn, sister, are you that lazy? And then you talk about a sixth child, a sixth child. It's just like talking about starting GoFundMe's for your son's helmet. Like, sis, where is the extra money put up? You are 30 plus years old. Your man's almost 40 years old. Like, where is the fund, the savings? You just got, and from what I heard from some people, she had $15,000 to $20,000 in taxes that came back to her. Now, I don't believe that. For some reason, I don't believe that. Um, Same here. However, big items like Monbrew that my kids hated, I kept until the third and then donated them literally brand new. Yeah, yeah. Like I don't like I said, I don't believe in like I think even the swing I got new like this. The only thing I know that I didn't get new of that I passed down to my second baby was the jumperoo. I had a jumperoo. Now my first baby, she liked it, but when she got like 8 months, she didn't like it anymore. So I packed it up, and then my second daughter, she used it. But I think that was the only thing that I had gave that was a hand me down that she used. Like, why would she want another girl? She has three. The girl, okay, and that's exactly what I said. You want all these girls, but you don't do their hair. You don't take them to get their nails done. You don't take no pride in your daughters at all. You don't care about your daughters. They're walking around wearing these fugazi shoes, clothes 3 sizes too big for them, which Aiden is too. But it's like, what do you want a girl so bad for when you don't even care about your 3 daughters that you already have now? It's just like Jazz said she got 2 tax credit checks. And y'all know too, I mean, even the stimulus checks, all the stimulus checks she got last year, including Chris's money that she supposedly said that was coming in on top of her YouTube income. And y'all know she announced last year that she had got out of her contract that she was in, and she started getting more, basically her whole YouTube check. Like all that money, stimulus money, um, all that taxes, all 3 incomes that she had coming in there. And you want to talk about you didn't have enough money to buy your son, any baby stuff at all, like nothing. And I just feel so bad for this poor boy because it's just like, Philip's family is not Legend's family. And, Jazzy doesn't seem to have any family that does for any of the kids. Hey, Myra. Hey, Love. Hey, Miss Love. Um, she got 10K last stimmy check. What? Okay, it's like where does this money all go? Like where the hell does this money go? Like they're on drugs behind a well. I mean, that's what I mean, Jazz doesn't really give me like she's on drug vibes, but I mean, I wouldn't put it past that that she is hiding it very well because you really have to think like where the hell is the money going? You get all this money. You get supposedly $2,000 in food stamps. You get, you know, she wants to sit here and say she's not on government assistance, but sis, you definitely are on government assistance. Talking about she gets no Medicaid, no food stamps. Sis, you damn well do get Medicaid and food stamps because you're not married to that man over there. And somebody even told me that Chris isn't even on the birth certificate. We were talking about it in the Discord. I mean, Chris is not even on the birth certificate, just so she could get the government assistance. So, like, are you kidding me? So you really mean to tell me that you're broke and you cannot buy your kids no new wardrobes, no shoes, no nothing? Like what? Come on! It doesn't make any sense. And she wants to come up on here and claim broke. Like sis, you forgot. You are a potty mouth. You're diarrhea of the mouth. You constantly run your mouth. You are always running your mouth. telling people this, telling people that. And we even seen the food stamp card in the vlog of last year when she was pregnant with Legend. We seen the food stamp card in your hand, sis. We seen it. Okay, so for you to sit there and say that you don't get food stamps, you don't get Medicaid, you don't get WIC, you don't get none of this, sis, you do. You definitely do. And people were saying now it's like a whole thing that she gets $1,900 to $2,000 in SSI checks for the twins. So come on now, come on. It makes no sense. You got all those incomes coming in that house, all that government assistance, and you still want to claim that you can't buy your kids stuff. You can't buy your son a helmet because the helmet's $1,800. You just got a big old tax check. And I'm sure most of these people in here, unless you bought like a big old purchase out of your tax money, most people still have their tax money. Most people in here still have tax money in their bank. So that's nobody's fault. Yeah, that money went to Chris's card. Sis, okay, I mean, Lynn, that's nobody's fault that you decided to buy a bum a whole nice big old truck and now you're broke as ever. And I'm sure low key she's regretting buying that big old truck for that bum that's not even there, that she bought so he could ride off into the sunset and cheat and trick some more. That's nobody's fault that now you're broke and you don't got no more money because you spent it all up on them two cars, mainly Chris's car, because from what I seen, sis is driving a little hoopty while Chris has the nice old truck over there. Chris is driving real nice over there, but she's driving some hoopty old Toyota van. Yeah, take the truck back. Okay, take the truck back. There ain't no way I would be buying no man, no car unless he's my husband. Exactly, yeah. That's not even her husband. They haven't even, girl, been together not even 2 years yet. Not even your husband. And you're sitting there buying him a truck. Look, if you ain't my husband, you're not getting, no, we're not, there's no buying you no truck, buying you no house. No, we're not doing none of that. There's no ring on my finger, there's no nothing. No, you're not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Go get your own truck. You're a grown man with 3 kids before he even came into the relationship. Buy your own truck. Shit, buy me a car. Your man should be buying you a car. If anything, you should be getting bought a car. You shouldn't be buying your man no damn car. Truck at that. CC girl, truck. A whole truck. Bought this man a whole truck. Like, where is the self-worth in herself? Like, I'm a queen. So look, we're if anything, you're paying my bills. If anything, you're buying me a car. If anything, you're getting me a ring. Like, where is the self-worth in herself? Like, since you walk around looking like the most stupidest, ugliest dummy there is, and men and them bum ass dudes love that stuff. They love a female who is so brainwashed thinking, oh, I'm gonna do this for my man. I'm gonna do that for my man. That's because that's my man. And he don't have to do that because he's a man, and we should stop putting all this pressure on these men. Sis, you are so stupid. And little do you know, he's even looking at you probably more stupider than we are on here because he's the one finessing the hell out of you. You got 4 kids, okay? It's not like you're no mama one or you don't got no kids over there. Since you got 4 kids over there that aren't even his to take care of. He came in there knowing that you had 4 freaking kids in there to take care of. And he's using you up, finessing the hell out of you. And you're just sitting there with a big old grin on your face, like, oh, he wants me. He wants me. Oh, he's here. Oh, he's getting me pregnant. Sis, what does getting you pregnant mean? What the hell does getting you pregnant mean? These bums out here these dudes out here get these females that they don't want pregnant every day. Every day. That's nothing. Pregnancy means nothing. And I know, it sounds messed up, but especially when a dude, hey, Nicole E, hey, baby, the church door is open. Preach, girl. Especially when a man, like, especially when how is I gonna say it? Her standards are very low. Girl, crackheads get pregnant every day. Yeah, girl, you can go in the hood and you can see about 4 or 5 crackheads on each corner pregnant. I mean, it's nothing. These do. I mean, it's sex. At the end of the day, people do, get all hyped up in sex and release into a woman all the time and accidentally get them pregnant. It ain't nothing if the man ain't standing around and taking care of his kids. Like, how really special are you? You're just another female that got left with a weddle, but stuck with a kid that you got to pay for. Like, it doesn't matter if the man is not staying and taking care of his responsibilities and his baby with you. Okay? Then none of that matters. Hey, Cece. Hey, love. So, sis, you're just another dummy stuck with a child. That's all you are. You're not special. You don't have no ring on your finger. He's not sticking around and really taking you out and doing nothing for you. If anything, you went on your first date till what? So almost 6 months after that baby was born. Harass get pregnant, girl. Yeah, like it's nothing special. That's all you have to show for out of that relationship in almost 2 years is, oh, he got me pregnant. Okay, sis, what doesn't matter because he hasn't dropped a load in you since he got you pregnant the first time. He was probably like, that was probably my biggest mistake in life. I'd never do that nutty stuff again. Bet you won't catch me again. He don't want no other. I guarantee you. I know everybody says if she's not pregnant right now, that girl will never ever carry another one of his babies. And I know she's so desperate and hard up to, sis, why are you so desperate and hard up to carry a baby for a man that didn't even want to sit next to you in labor? Like the man didn't even want to sit next to you at all. He told you, you better be glad I'm here. It all that matters is I'm here. So it's just like, why? That's just how you know something's off. Something's just not. It doesn't. It's something in her brain. I always say it's just it's off because there's no way that a woman would sit there and just continue to be that dumb and desperate for a man. Like there's just and you know what? She ain't the first, and she ain't the last. There'll be a lot of these girls around here that be thinking they're so ugly that look, having a piece of a man is better than having no man. Look, I'd rather have one that comes around here and there and drops off a couple dollars or a cut like $10 for me to fill up my tank, and I'll come around and just peek in the door and leave. Like some females, they have no self-worth, no nothing. They're so dumbfounded and so desperate and hard up for a man that whenever one even slightly comes around, it's like, oh my god, look, shit, I'll take it. Oh shit, it's something, I'll take it. Like, sis, like, what? You have 3 daughters that you have to set an example for. Them girls are going to think that you can just use and abuse a woman to no end, and that's just how it is. That's just what you do. Having them girls probably going to work just to get a man. Like, that is not what you do. That's not what you teach your daughters. That's not a good look. That's not, you want your daughters growing up thinking that they're queens and they accept no less than a man that's going to provide and be there for you no matter what. Marry you, have kids with you, start a life with you, go to work every day, provide for his family, spoil you, spoil his kids. Like it makes no sense to me. And then to use the excuse, oh, he works 2 jobs, that's why he can't help around the house. Sis, my man works 2 jobs, okay? 2 jobs. He goes in at 6:30 in the morning to his first job, which is a hard labor job, gets off at around 6 o'clock, comes home, helps me with the kids. And since I'm pregnant and he knows that it's just too much for me to, it's just a lot, especially when you get to a point in pregnancy where you're showing and your back's hurting and you have no energy. He comes home, gets the kids in the bath, and sometimes he'll feed the kids, he'll play with the kids, he'll clean up for me right before he goes into work. And he comes home at what, 5 o'clock in the morning, sleeps with me for an hour, and goes right back into work. And whenever his off days is off, he takes the kids out to lunch. He takes the kid. I mean, like he does all that. There's no questions asked. There's no attitude. There's no nothing. Like there's no questions asked. There's just no nothing. And that's what men do. Whether you work 2 jobs or not, you still have kids to provide for. You still have kids to take care of and a wife at home. That's just what you do. But to her it's like, oh, he works 2 jobs, so he can't do it. It's a lot on him. So I'm just gonna take the load off of him because he just has too much pressure on him. Like, sis, what? Like, then what is he good for? He can't pay a full bill. He can't pay a full purchase. He can't put a full meal on the table. He can't do nothing. So what is he really needed for? What? Just so you can say you have a man? That's it. You just want to say you have a man. Miss Taylor, your husband is a real man who loves his family and chooses to provide for them. Girl, I feel like I have one of the best husbands out here. I don't, because I just don't know too many men that do what he does. But then again, girls just accept anything because they just, they rather have, like I said, a piece of a man than to have no man in there at all. And like I said, there's just no excuse, especially for us moms on here, us wives on here who do have husbands that work 2 jobs and still get the damn thing done and still spend time with their kids and still help their wife. It's just no excuse. It's no excuse. Yes, he's not obligated. He's not obligated to clean. He's not obligated to provide. He's not obligated to do nothing. So if he's a man and he's not obligated to do anything, then what exactly, what exactly is he there for? Hey Maggie, hey love. I offer Jasmine 1,000 for Bentley too. No reply, girl. And that's another thing too. Like, she needs to just get rid of that damn dog. She said, "You better preach, Taylor. Tell the truth. If a man doesn't work, he doesn't eat. My husband is wonderful and will do the same." Girl, I mean, I remember, like, I'm not gonna go into it. I always talk about it. I always brag about my husband on here because, when you have a good man like that and you come on this YouTube stuff and you see what these women go through and how many excuses and how much they say, don't pressure a man or he's not obligated. It really makes you think, like, damn, like, there's really women out here who really accept that and make excuses for that. It really makes you wonder how a woman makes so many excuses for a bum that does nothing. And you would think, this woman is out here buying him birthday gifts when a holiday comes around, Valentine's Day gifts, buying him a car, giving him her whole tax check, taking him out to shrimp and steak dinners for time and time again, while her 4 kids suffer and don't even have nothing. And he still doesn't even have the decency to come on here and defend her when, and not only defend her, but defend his own son. Like, you have a father for this boy that's supposedly in the home, and you're the only one on here coming on here to defend this baby. Like, where's the energy from his father? And the father supposedly in the home, and he cares so much about his son, and he's paying for his son's helmet. Why isn't he coming on here to defend his son when people are on here talking about him like that, as you so say? Like, where's his energy for his son? It's always you coming on here defending your son, defending your other kids, defending yourself. You have no man to defend or help you do anything. You're just a lost cause. Your man's a lost cause. Your whole life is just a lost cause at this point. And since nobody talks about your kids, let's get that set straight. At least I will vouch for myself that I'm one of the reactors that I don't even call these girls out the whole unk and whatever the hell they call her, unk, and all these other names. I don't call Liv Tuna. I don't even do all that name calling and stuff. I don't even do that. I don't talk about the kids. I don't talk about none of that. I don't even do that. But what I will talk about is her neglectful ways and talk about her funky ass and the way she treats her kids and the way her hygiene is and the way she has her kids out with their hygiene too. And like I say again, I'm not talking about the kids. I'm talking about the result of her neglectful mothering that trickles down to those kids and how they go out and act and what they do and just all around. So you mean to tell me she was so lazy she couldn't even pick up the baby at all? So now he has a flathead girl. It's and then she will use every excuse as to why this baby has a flathead, not even taking responsibility for the fact that she was the one and her neglect is the reason why that baby's head is like that. It was something that could have easily been avoided. Okay, easily could have been avoided. You could have easily avoided this $1,800 if you would have just picked up your child a little bit more, not had him laying in the swing all day because you're too lazy and you need all this me time shit. It could have been an easy fix, an easy not easy fix, an easy $1,800 that you didn't have to spend. But instead, you chose to neglect all your kids because all your kids have flat heads. You chose to neglect your child like that, so therefore you have to pay for it. And I'm glad this time around she has to pay for it. Because maybe if she has the sixth baby, she'll think next time before laying this baby down in the swing in the bed all day and acting like she's clueless on how to take care of a darn baby. Maybe next time when when and if she does have this sixth baby, she'll think next time before doing what she did to Legend, to because now it's hurting her pockets and now she really don't like that. But sis, look, you chose to lay your baby down all day and do nothing and neglect your baby and have him all melatonin up all day and the rest of the kids all melatonin up. So now this is you have to pay the price for it. You have to pay a price for everything you do in life, and this is just one of them. Neglecting your child is the price that you have to pay. Now you have to come out of your pockets. Now you're all mad and just secretly heated and want all these people to pay for it, sis. Oh well. Oh well. Um, it needs to be discussed. Those kids didn't ask to come here. Somebody has to care. Exactly. And from what I see, the reactors, the subscribers, and I won't say her subscribers, the reactor subscribers, they're the only people that seem to care. Those people over there on that channel, her mods, none of them seem to be concerned or see nothing wrong in this. And it makes me question what type mother she's got over there. Because if you're just sitting there condoning that type stuff, then it makes me question and look at you like, is everything all right over there? Are your kids all good and fine? Are you neglectful yourself? Because any woman that would sit there and condone something like that is just mind blowing to me. That sees no wrong, and her kids being starved, and her kids walking around with hair not done, no clothes, no shoes, no nothing. It's mind blowing to me. It really is. Um, I'll do a compilation of her laying the baby out. Girl, yes. We need to see that. So then we could tag her in it and then, she could take a look at it for herself. If she hasn't already seen my community post, then, she needs to take a look at that and she needs to see that, sis, that was your wrongdoing. Okay? That was nobody else's. That wasn't Legend's fault. That was because of you. And now to come on here and talk about, oh, people are talking about my baby. Girl, we're talk that's what you chose. That's what you chose to do. That is the result of the neglect that you did to your baby. So now people are commenting on not the baby but your neglect, and now you're talking about, oh, people are talking. No, nobody's talking about that baby. We're talking about your neglectful ass. Nobody's talking about that baby. And if they are, this is the internet. People say some messed up stuff. That's just what it is. But when you bring your kids on here and you have your kids all up in the live and you're all showing everything and all doing this and that, then you give people room to talk about your kids. That's just what it is. Women are holding her to task as a mother. Jasmine needs and can do better. Girl, she can. But she won't. She won't. Jasmine needs to tire too. So I have a sixth baby when she says she's depressed. Girl, I don't know what happened to that depression yesterday. Now all of a sudden now she's taking this medicine, I guess, and she's not depressed no more. I don't know. It's always depression when she wants some sorry excuse for people to feel bad for her. And you know how she gets. People always gotta feel bad for her. She'll start saying she's depressed, postpartum. Girl, you don't got no postpartum depression, nor do you got regular depression. You were just mad because people were talking about you. That's all it is. Because you know what you did to them kids. Yeah, people have been saying that, but she hasn't came out and said she's pregnant. So who knows? Well, we might be getting a video soon. Who knows? Y'all know she's backed up like hell on videos. She gets, when we talk on her, she thinks it's a girl. Yeah, thinks it's we're talking on the kids. No, we're talking about you. You just don't want to say we're talking about you. Then has the nerve to come on here talking about ugly, calling the reactors ugly. Girl, you got a lot of nerve. You got a lot of nerve calling somebody ugly. Ruled by Venus. She said it herself. She said Ava had a flat head too because she was in her bouncer a lot. How do you think Stankabug's flat head happened? So she got a flat head because she was in the bouncer a lot. Because I mean, I thought bouncers were like the jumperoos where they stand up and they're not laying on their head. So if anything, Ava shouldn't have a flat head if she was in the bouncer. So I don't know what the hell she's talking about with that. No, sis, she has a flat head because you laid her down on the bed all day. She show everything. Her coochie on the birth video. Oh man, can't believe it. YouTube let that stay up. A girl. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's seen her birth video of Kaylin, but that like I heard people talk about it, and then when I clicked on it and seen it for myself, that was a sight I'll never get out of my head. That was a sight I will never ever get out of my head. I'm scarred from just watching that video. I don't know what made sis think to put her whole coochie on the internet and show her stuff like that. That is so disgusting and pathetic. And I know, and Philip was the one recording it. Like, damn, Philip don't care about who sees that coochie online. He just puts it all out. Like, oh my God, like block that out, something. Oh my God. Now I know why you can't keep a man too. Looking at that. Oh my God. Girl, scary's not the word. That was frightening. Oh my God. That was literally frightening. Like I don't even want to bring it back up to even get the picture back in my head. That was some foul, funky, just smell it through the screens type stuff. I don't know what made that girl post that video like that, and YouTube really had the nerve to keep that up like that. Yeah, she showed her private parts. That was disgusting, girl. I thought people were exaggerating when they said that, but the fact that I clicked on it and really seen the whole entire, I'm just like, wow. I mean, even go back and edit that out. Like, just put your whole coochie out like that. Oh my God, that was like crazy to me. Um, but y'all, I'm gonna head out of here because, like, girl, Jillian, that was frightening. Like that's some stuff that should be on a scary movie or something because I'm just like, I know damn well this girl did not just put her whole funky, ugly old coochie on this YouTube stuff, acting like no, I know darn well she didn't do it, but sis really did it, and her baby dad filmed it all and really had the nerve to let her post that like that. That was sickening. Like that was a whole scary movie. I don't even want to talk about it. Chris has to actually be there to make a baby with Jazz. I don't think he even touches her. Remember, he's at work every time you need him. Girl, he ain't touching her. Like I said, he ain't dropped the load in that girl since she got pregnant with Legendary, and I'm pretty sure she's been using Purple Rain since the day she got pregnant with Legend because it is not no way that man has been touching her, especially while she was pregnant, looking a whole mess, nose out to her damn ears. You can't tell me that that man was hitting that, nor is he still, because, like I said, and like you just said, he stays at work. So, sis, when does he have time? When does he have time? And the way you be all over there miserable, depressed, sad, and bitter, sis, you ain't getting none. And that's why you're really mad too. Sitting there buying a man a truck and can't even get some D out of him. I wish I would. I wish I would buy a truck for some man that can't even give me some D. I wish I would. But look, that's what happens when you get with them dumb, desperate, ugly, just acting like they ain't never had a man before. That's what you can do. You don't gotta hit nothing. Just put out the hand for some money to get handed into it, and that's it. That's all. You don't gotta do nothing. You gotta hit it. You don't gotta spend money on it. You don't gotta do nothing. Yeah, I'd be mad too if I wasn't getting none. Shit, I'd be walking around mad as all hell. Attitudes, cussing that man out every day, talking about his mom. Look, cause look, I don't care. I mean, I know his mom has passed away, but look, I don't care. I be talking about her. I be talking about his mom, his dad, his sister, his baby moms, and everybody else. Just getting in his butt every day, talking about whoever and however. The hell, you're sitting here not giving me, now I'm buying you trucks, giving you money, taking you out to shrimp and steak, and you want to act like you can't even take me in public and give me some. Like, girl, you were about dumb as they come, dumb as they damn come. Um, she said, "Babe, watch. I'm gonna get some cash app." She showing her. So, Erica, girl, up there finessing cash apps, and she can't even get none for him. Up there finessing cash apps for him, and she can't even get none. He's just getting the cash apps and walking out the door. She. I wish somebody still had a recording of that live where she was begging him for something. He's talking about, I'm not giving you nothing. I'm not giving you nothing. I'm not. That was the most embarrassing live. Like, I don't even know. I don't know where that live is, or I know she had to have deleted it. It was in somebody's video. I got to find it. But that was so embarrassing. I just, mm, mm, mm. Apple Pie said, I wish I would too. She brought him, and that's why she treats him that way. Yep, exactly. That's another reason why he's so mad. That's why she's so mad, because she can't get none in the bedroom. Girl, Neola, you know that's what she's mad. She's mad as all. She's mad as all. You know what? She still got to use a whole dildo while she's got a man living up in the house. Look, if I gotta buy dildos up in the house, you better not come near me, sleep in my bed, come in this house, do nothing. As a nurse, I don't mind baby births, but she shouldn't have any more kids. Girl, Lynn, we've been telling her, but sis keeps getting pregnant, and she keeps having to do this all by herself, and she don't care. But look, she'll learn one day. Girl, I don't know. I'm gonna try to find the live. I don't know. It was a minute ago though. It was like when they first met, and that's the thing. First met, and he's already acting like he don't want to give you none. Isn't that when you should be doing it 3, 4, 5 times a day? Cause shit, I know when I was first with my husband, when we first, the first 2 years, look, that's a 4 or 5, that's a 4 or 5 times no less limit when you first meet with your man. I mean, am I the only one or no? When you first meet your man and y'all be, first time in a relationship, it's a no less than a 4 or 5 times a day limit. Or am I tripping? Like, sis was first month begging for some, like she ain't had none in years, months. Like it was just like she came in a relationship already deprived. He didn't want to give her nothing, and I'm just like, how are you 6 months in, 2 months in a relationship, and he don't even want to touch you? Like, what? Like I said, 4 or 5 times a day, no less. And anything less than, look, you must not want me, and I'm gonna just move on. That's all I'm gonna boil that down to. You should be having to tell your man, like, here, can you calm down? Can we not, like, let's just take a few days, or let's just take a break. Like, she's the one that's having to beg and act like she's the man begging for some D. Like, girl, embarrassing as all you know what. Taylor's giving her a private read. Girl, I'm just saying though, like, 4 times. 4 times. No, I mean, I know. I'm being, well. Me and my husband were in high school when we first met, so um, maybe I'm being a little bit extra. But when you're young, I mean, that is OD. I'm exaggerating, but at least 3 times a day. That's all I'm gonna say. At least 3 times a day. That is a little much, but still, y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, girl, he is not into you at all. So just cut the crap, cut the shenanigans, just stop being mad, bitter, and miserable. Get you a new man and just move on. Cause you ain't getting nothing out of that man. He don't want he don't that's been since day one. That's the thing. It really took this girl a whole 2 years and a baby to realize that this man does not want her. Now she's really trapped by him. Now she's really stuck and has to raise 5 kids now on her own. And look, I'd be over there salty, bitter, mad, and miserable too. And that's another thing. She's mad because she's got to sit there in the house and do it all alone with 5 kids. She's got 2 baby daddies out of jail, and 4 or 5, maybe 3 or 4 times a week, sis. That's all I can answer. Well, maybe that's why I got 3 kids under 4 now. But look, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. 3 to 4 times a day when you first meet. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I mean maybe two times a day. I mean, hell, Just once a day at least. Like if you're in a new relationship, it should be no reason why um you're sitting there begging for some D like that. Like my first birthday without my husband, girl, she never had no damn husband. Yeah, that sounds like he was waiting for an infection to clear up. Sounds suspicious. Well, y'all know he was telling her to drink that essential water to get that pH balance all right. Because remember, I told y'all last live, sis be using Summer's Eve like it's Dove soap every day, putting just washing that coochie up with Summer's Eve every day, like that's her primary soap. So sis must have something going on. Sis must have something going on. Like, cause look, if you're using Summer's Eve like it's a Dove soap every day of the month, month after month, and sis, your levels ain't leveling, and you need to get that stuff cleared up. At this point, sis, if and look, you've been using Summer's Eve that long, sis, go to a OBGYN, not just because you're pregnant. Okay, go to a OBGYN and get that stuff all cleared up. Cause you wonder why you got no D, sis. You can't be walking around with all these levels all out of balance and then think a man's gonna want to hit it three, 4 times a day, and eat it. And I know. Let me look. I'm going. I'm taking it too far. Let me just stop. Um, why does these chicks think it takes a baby to keep a man? I was with the same man 18 years. Child must be born. Girl, Taylor, you're right. At least 4 times a day. I mean, look, that's just me though. But that got me in trouble. So y'all don't take my advice because y'all are gonna end up with 3 kids under 4 years old, or 5 kids, or however long. So don't take my advice because that's what got my butt all in trouble in the first place. Um, he don't eat that, girl. I know for sure he don't eat that. I know for a fact he don't eat that. I could bet a whole I bet my whole bank account right now that man's never ever put a tongue, flicked a finger on it. Not, I'm going too far, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I know darn well that man is not touching, licking, nothing. I know for a fact, and like I said, that's why she's so backed up. She's so mad. She needs the big O in her life, and we all know that sis ain't never had no big O from that big old. Look, I'm because look, we're already an hour over it. I'm about to get my babies, enjoy the rest of my day. I'm going too far. Look, living her. Girl, Erica, she be look. You and I both are on my 4th and 5 years. I mean, girl, look, see, y'all know. I mean, look, when you got a man who, y'all are both attracted to each other, y'all, that's just y'all know that's just. Some people are like, damn, well, how do you have time to keep making all these kids and you already got kids? But look, if you love your spouse enough, y'all make time, whether you got work, school, whatever. Yo, shit, I get mine. I don't care. Um, if he's so, if he, I'm still laughing at what Erica said, talking about Liv and her butt being ate. That's why Liv is really mad. Liv is really mad that Gerard ain't eating that butt no more. She is so stuck on that one night he came and ate her butt she was in Texas and Nisha was at the apartment. Sister, are you mad because Nisha still took him back after he went and ate that funky old butt? And I even doubt he ate that butt. She is so pressed to say somebody, look, that's why I got 5 now and he right here. Girl, okay, if y'all know, then y'all know. The ones who got them kids all back to back to back to back, y'all know what be going on. Y'all know what we all be getting into. Um, Liv, nobody wants you right now because your attitude, girl. Did you see my comment above? Hold on. Yes, this I want soon to be 5-year-old, and I'm so good on more kids. My IUD is legit, girl. That's what I should have done. I should have got me some birth control, but I'm so scared to take birth control. I just be like, look, I'll risk it all because look, I ain't put no birth control up in me, but I know my fertile butt needs to get birth control after this or get my tubes tied because it's a big no for me. after this. I look, I want to try one more time for this boy. My husband keeps bugging, like, look, we're just gonna try one more time for this boy and then we'll be it. But look, homie may just have to have all girls. I'm gonna need you to log out. Girl, that's them to put your body through all that wear and tear. He's gonna leave anyway. Girl, are you talking about Jazz? No. I mean, it is a wear and tear on your body though, having kids back to back. He's gonna he's gonna want that boy. Girl, he's already look, this one ain't even came out yet. He keeps talking about so we're having our fourth. And I'm like, look, unless you wanna carry it somehow, some way, get you a little uterus up in there or something, then we can do that. Um, you have your yeah. He said he is. He said he's gonna get a vasectomy. Um, and I look, I'm all for it. Get you one so we can get all snipped up, tied up, and we could just be done with it. So we could just, I don't even gotta worry about all that other stuff that comes with it. It's just because it's a lot. It definitely is a lot. The biggest mistake in my life, I untied them years ago. Oh, you did, Dr. Amira? You know what? I had a girl in my family. She got pregnant off of her tubes tied too. She had her tubes tied on. She still got pregnant with twins. I'm like, how in the heck do you get pregnant with twins with your tubes tied? Like, you got to be one fertile mother effort to be getting pregnant with twins while your tubes are tied. Like, that's crazy to me. My husband be texting me to come upstairs where I cook to show me something. Girl, if you know, you know. That's how they be getting you. That's how they be getting you. It messes your body up. I never heard of that. Getting your tubes tied does? That's, yeah, but I've had all C-sections, so my doctor's really been recommending for me to get my tubes tied because, it's having the more C-sections you have, the more high risk. Um, it's, and I don't want to do nothing that's gonna, having more kids is not worth losing my life and not being there for the ones that I do have. So, um, I'm 6, almost 7 months, Destiny. I had to repair it taking herbs. Yeah, I have heard that herbs are very good. For your body and all that. I have heard. No, I can't try for a VBAC because this is my third, and they just at this point now they said we can't do VBAC, can't get induced. Even they said if I were to go into labor on my own, I would still have to go in and get a C-section. I got pregnant on birth control 2 times, once on the pill, once on the shot, but I miscarried the second one. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, love. Find another method. Yeah, my husband is just gonna get a vasectomy, and if we don't decide to have this fourth, he's gonna get a vasectomy, and I'm just gonna get my tubes tied. I'm not gonna do the whole birth control thing because I feel like I'll be that one that gets pregnant on birth control or something. Yeah, Erica, I only had C-sections too. You said what's a VBAC? VBAC is when you have a natural birth after a C-section. And I was trying to go into birth naturally for my second, so I didn't have to have a C-section this time around. But I didn't. My babies just love to stay up in me, and they don't like to come on their own. So this time around, I'm gonna have to have another C-section, a scheduled C-section. I was gonna get my tubes tied after 3, but I just took the pill and said never popped up pregnant again. Yeah, I don't even want to deal with birth control. I just want to get my tubes tied, have my husband get a vasectomy, and just call it a day. You know? Yeah, Tom, go ahead and ask a question. And after this question, we're gonna head out of here. Um, Jazz and Chris are both parents of natural twins. Yup, they better be careful because they're gonna F around and have twins, a set of twins, or they're gonna have triplets, something. She better quit playing around. Everybody keeps saying they want her to get pregnant with twins if she is pregnant. I'm just gonna say that girl's gonna lose her damn mind if she's got another set of twins. She's probably gonna abort them too. I'm depending on hubby's pull-out game. So, girl, don't work with my husband. Does not work. We're done with that pull-out stuff. Um, Tom, I have one tattoo and I have a nose piercing and then my ear is pierced. My sons are grown. The youngest was 10 pounds. Girl, yeah, my little brother was 10 pounds. My mom had him naturally. I'm like, I don't know how she did it. I do not know. I have small babies. All my babies were 7 pounds. I I don't know how she did it, pushing out a whole 10 pound baby naturally. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna head out of here. Thank you guys so much for joining the live. We kind of got off topic a little bit with Jazzy and just all around. But y'all, I love, responding to y'all's comments. And sometimes we just get off topic. But I'm gonna make another video. I'm gonna do another live. Um, yeah, he was like 9 or almost 10 pounds, or I think he was 10 pounds. All right, Erica sis, I'll see you on the Discord or in your live, whichever. If you go live today or tomorrow, I'm in every live. Thank you to my mods, all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm going to give you guys a pregnancy update, probably like a separate live for that, or we'll just combine it into something else. Thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, Sarah. Have a great night. Thank you guys. I hope everybody has a great rest of your night, your week. Like I said, thank you, Apple Pie. I want her to get pregnant with triplets, girl. Okay. That's what's gonna put that ass in place. Her getting pregnant with twins, triplets, something. But thank you guys so much. I love you guys and stay tuned for the next one. I'll see you guys.